Alrighty, so Tony here, Random Adventures 2.0. Yes, that's the stroke hand, and we are at Snyder Physical Therapy. So we are going in for, I believe it is our 8th in total so far, outpatient therapy. All right, so got the Hummer over there. All right, let's get on inside and get to working out. All right. Alrighty. So we're in the room. We've already done a lot of stuff with Aaron. In fact, we did the leg up and downs. There's a few things new that he did today, and I mean, I did the ball, this way, squeezing it, all the normal stuff that we've been doing, the routine stuff. So I did the bike, and then I did the bands, flexing down and so forth. But some of the things, I don't have my brace on today, so I'm doing the therapy today without the brace. I came to therapy without the brace, just so I can start feeling that heel toe, the heel and then coming off the toe for that gait when I'm walking, all right? Because I want to get that back, because that's going to be important to overall gait and stamina as far as walking. So we did the walking up and down, eyes closed, toe in one in front of the other, like the sobriety test, and then walking backwards, so high knees. But some of the things that we did in here, so this hip muscle, okay, I notice when I walk, this hip, when I'm pulling it through, it wobbles. And Aaron explained that to me, that it's in the hip is turning in and out. So we want to concentrate on some of that to get that part of it strengthened. So he had me with that little roller. So I'm doing for 15 minutes this TENS unit, and that's making like when it goes off. So we've got this bench here. So we have that rolling thing, and you'll see while I stand at the counter here. Well, let me put it right here. Okay, so what I'm doing is turning that knee, rotating that leg in and out to work on that hip muscle, that hip joint, to get that stronger as it's turning in and out of that socket. Okay, it's not the knee that I still have to strengthen the knee going forward and backward. And that's some of those exercises that when I have my leg up over his and he's pushing down on it. Let me see if I can show you that part right here. So when he's doing that, that's actually strengthening that knee, that follow through, forward and backward. But what we're doing is working that hip joint with this exercise. Okay, so right there, it's going off, and when it's doing that, I'm lifting my foot. You can see it's making the muscle flex, and that is the muscle that raises the foot. So let me turn it down here a little bit so you can see my foot. So I'm doing, when that contracts that muscle, I'm raising the foot, and so it's actually helping to get that foot raised. So I'm lifting up and I'm holding it for 30 seconds while that is stimulating that muscle. While it's stimulating that muscle right there. Oh, there it goes. You can see that muscle right there flexing. So while that's doing that, I'm lifting my foot off the floor, toes up in the air. And then I relax for 30 seconds, and then it's going to do it again. And when it tightens it, that's going to be for 10 seconds that I lift that foot. And so that's giving an assist or causing that to contract that muscle and helping me to lift it. So I'm holding it during that time. All right, so we're going to keep doing that with the TENS unit. So we're all set up there with those electrodes on that muscle, causing that to contract. So we're going to finish up here. I've got about 7 more minutes, but it's been great today. So I do want to give a quick shout out to Juan from Argentina. Oh, it's going again. I got to lift that leg. All right. So Juan from Argentina messaged me on Instagram or Messenger through my Facebook page and told me that, you know, he's also had a stroke and he's doing the recovery. And from watching my videos, it's encouraged him, not just this series, but some of my other videos where 50 days after the stroke, I'm going out in the woods and setting up a hammock and camping overnight. So he's an outdoorsman. And he said watching those videos has really encouraged him. So Juan, you get out there, you keep doing it and pushing yourself and get out there and have a great adventure. And he's a veterinarian. He said getting back to seeing his patients and stuff has been really rewarding. It's always going to be rewarding getting back to things that you love to do. So if you're an outdoors person and you love to do that, get back to it. If you've never been outdoors, hey, give it a try, right? All right, so you have an awesome day, and we'll catch you on the next random adventure. All right, see ya. 2.0